It's the baddest brand in the land, CHAMPSIDE, with the undisputed champion, Devin Haney, now champion at 140 pounds. How you feeling, champ?
Yes, sir, I'm amazing. Alhamdulillah, I feel great.
So I want to talk right out. Let's get right into your training. You know, you just finished the training session.
Sparring session.
You
Yeah.
sparred today?
Yeah.
How many rounds you sparred?
Today I did 8 rounds.
8 rounds. So I want to ask you about your training. We see you doing the sand dunes. We see you running Mount Charleston, is it?
Mount Charleston, yes.
You do your sparring, you do your lifting. I see you doing deadlifts. Can you talk about the core components of your training? And you know, how do you optimize, you know, what each one does for your body? You know, some stuff you do for endurance, legs.
Yeah, no, I mean, I got a good team. I got a good team of guys who, you know, are helping me get better and better. And you know, it's a program that they set out for me. They watch me train. They see where I'm lacking. Each fight, we want to get better and better. We want to get stronger, faster, you know, explosive. So yeah.
When I posted the video you working on the sand dunes, everybody knew where that was. They was like, oh, that's some good work right there. Talk about that, because I know how difficult that is. And what is that? Tell the people who don't know what that really focuses on.
The sand dunes is intense. You know, help your feet get faster. You know, your legs get tired as fuck. You know, doing those. You just get stronger, mentally and physically. But all of it in all my work in all, you know, it all plays a huge factor in my work ethic. I'm the hardest. I feel like I'm the hardest worker in boxing. These guys, they don't work like me. They don't have that work ethic and that discipline like me, and it shows. That's why every fight I'm getting better and better. You know, I'm 25. I'm younger than all these guys, but you know, I'm at the top of my game because of my work ethic and my discipline, and that's what separates me from these fighters today. You know, they all talk, but when it comes to the gym, when it comes to the work, I'm putting the work in for sure.
That's what I was gonna say. You stand out as one of the most hard-working people in boxing. That's why I'm not surprised that you handle Ramadan how you do.
Yeah.
And I know you kind of talked about that.
Yeah.
Can you explain to people who may not know what Ramadan is and what it will require from you as an athlete getting ready for a boxing match?
Yeah, I mean, Ramadan is the holy month. It's the holy month of Ramadan for Muslims. The holy month. You know, where it requires a lot of discipline, praying 5 times a day, a lot of other things, but fasting is one of the main things. Well, praying is the main thing, but you know, fasting is one of them. To where, you know, I came out and said that, you know, this would be my last fight around Ramadan, because I want to be able to fast, you know, all Ramadan with my brothers, my sisters, my family, my people. And so yeah, last Ramadan I did half. I was training to fight Loma, so it was just hard for me to get 3 training sessions in, my gallon in the water in at nighttime. You know, just my training regimen was off. But Allah's a perfect planner. He knows my intentions. He knows my heart. So you know, only Allah can judge.
And I see you get a lot of scrutiny online about your faith. I was just wondering, why do you think people care so much about what you believe in and what you hold to be, you know what I mean, something that draws inspiration? Like, why do you think you get so much scrutiny about just believing in what you believe in?
I would say because I'm more open about it than a lot of other people are. You know, I'm very open and I believe in sharing my faith with the world. So I let them in on it, but it's okay. You know, like I said, only Allah can judge me, and Allah is the ultimate planner. So whatever they want to say, me and Allah have our own relationship.
2 more questions on your faith. Specifically, I was wondering, when you look back, I know you know a little bit about Muhammad Ali and what he went through.
Of course.
You know, kind of basically, had to make a sacrifice in the middle of his career.
Yeah.
What do you think you would have did in that position, or what does it say about him and his faith at that time to be against the world and just hold it down and say, this is what I believe in, and if I have to sit down, then that's what I'll do?
No, I mean, that's why Muhammad Ali has the impact that he has on the world, on the religion, on everything, because he stood for something bigger than boxing, bigger than anything. And you know, one day I hope, God willing, inshallah, that my name, speaks volumes like that, and I hold that impact, like Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali did. He's somebody that everyone idolizes and looks to.
Right. And before, I believe it was the Regis fight, you got a call from the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Talk about that, man. What did that do to you, and how does it feel that people are watching and you know, you're kind of like a champion of that faith.
Yeah, no, it was legendary for me to get a call from the minister. You know, it's a blessing, alhamdulillah, that he called me before the fight. You know, that they knew who I was and acknowledged me. You know, I was supposed to go to Savior's Day to go see him, but I had the press conference, the one in New York, that same day, so I couldn't make it. But inshallah, you know, we can meet soon, and I'll be talking to him shortly.
So April 20th, Barclays, Brooklyn, New York, Ryan Garcia. I believe it'll be your third straight pay-per-view fight.
Yeah.
How does it feel fighting in such a, you know, historic place like New York? I don't know if the last time you fought there was Abdullah, was it?
Yeah, Abdullah.
I was at that fight.
Oh, you
yeah,
was?
Yeah. That was actually one of the first times I've been to New York. And I remember you calling out Loma. You said, I want Lomachenko.
Lomachenko,
And here you are, man. So, you know, everybody's wondering, I know you kind of spoke on it, but Ryan is doing a lot of stuff on social media.
Yeah.
How do you just like fit that stuff in where you can, like as you train, like, oh, let me look on Twitter and see what he said today, because I saw you going in on him yesterday.
Yeah, I just had time yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't pay him no mind. Like, he say a bunch of stuff, I might respond to every 10th thing that he say. I don't really care. You know, like I said, if I got time, I'll respond to him. If not, then I just ignore him. My main focus is to remain focused, to you know, keep focusing on my training, keep getting better, focusing on my game plan, and look to put on a great performance for the fans on April 20th, for the world.
And, you know, on my platform, we was watching both of y'all heavy bag work.
Thank you, Coach.
So you Wednesday?
Yes, Wednesday. Thank you. Good to see you, bro. Yeah.
We were checking out, comparing and contrasting you and Ryan's heavy bag work. And one thing we noticed that you do every time you throw any shot, you roll or you slip.
Yeah.
Can you talk about when that became second nature? And when you watch Ryan, do you notice the openings, like how he throws his big left hook, and do your eyes light up? I mean, what's your reaction?
Of course, we study Ryan like day in and day out. We know he does a lot of the same habits, and we look to exploit them. You know, we know what he's going to do. We know he's going to come full steam ahead. We know that's his game plan. That's his only game plan, is to come forward. He makes a lot of mistakes, and the same way that we broke, you know, Regis down and many other opponents, and you know, we handicapped him. We will handicap him, and we're gonna use his pressure, his mistakes, his aggressiveness against him.
Yeah, I saw you in the face-off saying that the first time he had beat you in the amateurs, the style he jumped out on you.
No, it wasn't the first time, but it was a time.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
A time, yeah.
And you say you made an adjustment.
Yeah.
And you don't believe that, you know, that's going to be an issue for you, his aggression or anything like that?
No, I mean, I was a young kid when he did that. I'm a much more better. I'm a pro now, much more better fighter. We're a man now, much more mature, and you know, just thinking that you're gonna come in there, you're gonna just pressure me, and you're gonna just, you know, overwhelm me to beat me. It's never gonna work. If that's your game plan, it's never gonna work. I've seen that time and time again.
We saw you training the big overhand right, you know, kind of just burning out on that.
Yeah.
Is that a shot you think that's going to be open, or you kind of trying to throw him off? I mean, a lot of people say they think you can knock out Ryan just because.
No, I know that I can. You know, this boxing, you know, I can hit him with one shot and he can go out. We've seen it happen before. Obviously, you know, Ryan is a different fighter than Antonio Moran, but we've seen the overhand come into place. So we've got to see. But I definitely think it's a shot that can land. That will land.
Did you pick up on how Ryan said, I can't fight like you? And he kind of threw the jab out. But, like, see, when I see you fight, I see patience, I see poise, I see timing, distance, footwork.
Yeah, nah.
Was that basically him telling on himself? Like, I can't fight like you. Like, I got to crash out almost to try and find something.
And like I said, we know we know what he's gonna come to do. He's gonna come and try to be aggressive, but it won't work. And I'm gonna show him that it's levels. That it's much more to my game than just a jab.
I tweeted one time, I think you might have hit the like button on it. I said, I don't believe that Devin Haney is in his prime yet, and he's already undisputed. Do you think you're in your prime, and how do you think you'll know it when you're in your prime?
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm still young. I'm only 25 years old. You know, I'm thankful that I'm here. on this big stage and at this part of my career and accomplish so much. But I got so much more to do in the sport of boxing, so much more to do in life, inshallah. And so I may look like I'm in my prime because I'm dominating and I'm at the top, but I still got a long way to go. I'm only gonna get better and better. I'm getting better and better. And on April 20th, the world's gonna see how much better I even was than from the last fight.
Right, because I've been watching your whole career, and I can see the big improvements.
Yes.
What do you think is the biggest thing you learned from the Lomachenko fight that you took away, today? Or
Man, I learned so much from that fight, and that's why I want to fight the best fighters in the world, because it only makes me better. That fight made me so much better, and it showed the world just my heart, my ruggedness, that I'm a dog. Most people want to see me in a dog fight to see if I shied away. But I rallied. He rallied. I weathered his storm, and I came back and I won the last round when it counted, when it meant everything. It was a do or die moment for me, and that's what won me the fight. And many of these guys that's doing all these talking, we never really seen them. When it mattered what they did. When it was a do or die moment against a tough competitor like Loma, who was smart, who was like a technician. But that's what makes me the fighter I am today. I took his experience and it made it mine.
So you dominated my kinfolk Regis Prograis so well, and you so dominant in that fight, man. How do you critique yourself after something like that? Like, did you critique yourself? Did you go back and look and say,
I remember just after the fight, I was a little upset that I didn't get the knockout. I felt like I could have pushed for it a little bit more. I think I watched it the next day or so, maybe 2 days later. No, I think it was the next day, where I was like, man, I could have pushed a little harder to get him out of there. But all of it happens for a reason. Like I said, Allah is a perfect planner. My bad.
And I got some questions for you outside the ring, man, because we don't know a whole lot about you outside of boxing. You're such a gym rat and stuff like that. Man, what do you do?
At the end of the day, I like to keep my private life private.
Right.
Just because I like to protect my energy. I believe in it. The evil eye, and just keeping my outside the ring stuff. Outside the ring in my home. I like to show the world what I show them. That's what I want you to see. But other than that, I don't really show too much because it's just me. I like to, like I said, protect my peace.
I don't want to misspeak, but you traveled to Mecca, right?
Yeah, I traveled
to Mecca.
Mecca. Yeah.
How was that experience for you?
It was a unique experience. It's something that you can't even put into words. Like, it's just something that you just have to experience. Like, it's an unbelievable experience, and it definitely changed my life for sure.
You have any businesses that you could speak on that you might look into doing or that you're invested in or anything? I saw you just signed to Prime. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Not none that I can speak on right now. I definitely got some big, endorsement deals that I'm hammering out, that I'm working on. So you guys should hear more about it. But definitely, some of the big brands, are interested in. We're working on some deals right now.
And just to kind of close this up and wrap it up, I just want to talk about a few of your rivals. It was announced today that Shakur is fighting, I don't want to mispronounce his name, but you had mentioned that it was Abdullaev. They switched it out.
Yeah.
What do you think about that fight? Is that the caliber? I mean, I know yesterday you said you don't care who Shakur fights, but as you raise your competition up, what do you think about it?
It's a big fight. It's a big fight for boxing. I think it'll do about 2,000 to 3,000 fans in Jersey. So I think it's gonna be great. It's great for the sport of boxing.
Do you feel like you have the best resume between you, Tank, and Shakur?
Of course. Look at my resume. It speaks for itself. I don't even have to say too much.
I think you're one.
And I'm younger than these guys as well.
I think we can appreciate you because people talk about crossing the street and what they'll do.
They forget that I'm the youngest. I'm the first the youngest 4-belt era champion ever. They forget that the first undisputed since Pernell Whitaker. They forget about the accolades, but it's okay. They can say what they want to say. Keep beating whoever they put in front of me, and on April 20th, he's just another opponent. He's just another name on the resume.
What I like to tell people is your story is still being written. A lot of people judge you like you're at the end of your career.
Yeah.
You like Crawford's like 10 years older than you and just getting...
All these guys is older than me. It's all part of my story. I'm thankful for where I'm at in my career. I work very hard. sacrificed a lot, and this is still only the beginning. Got a long way to go.
What was your first reaction on the Tank sparring being released? Because I remember at the press conference you was like, nah, I don't think Floyd would do that. Because when Ryan was like, I got it, I remember you saying like, nah, I don't think Floyd would do that. And then like the next day it came out. What was your reaction to that?
I don't know. I mean, it was just like, it is what it is. What can you do? At the end of the day, it comes with the territory. They're going to say what they want to say. They're going to do what they want to do. I just got to keep being me, keep focusing on me, and keep my blinders on, keep my tunnel vision on. It's going to come people people going to come and try to tarnish my name, play my name and do stuff. But just stay focused on the ultimate task, and that's being great in the sport.
I sometimes think about 2019 in Dallas. I talked to you. I said, Devin, how long you'll be at 35? You said, man, I don't know. It's getting harder and harder for me to make. You stayed there like 5+ years, became undisputed. And Teo said, you're not going to get a title shot, da-da-da-da. Now he's fighting some dude named Steve Claggett or something.
Yeah,
Did you see that?
Yeah, I'm familiar with him, actually. He was sparring Zab when I was a young kid. He came to camp to spar Zab. So I've been knowing him for a long time. Yeah, what can I say?
Ain't nothing much to say about that, right? Last two questions. Give me your top 5 artists. It could be R&B, rap. Who do you listen to probably the most? I saw that K-Dot lyric you dropped. You dropped from the Drake disc.
Yeah, I like Tim's. I like an artist named Tim. She like R&B. Yeah. Future, of course. I like DMX. I like a lot of Afro beats, like Wizkid. Man, I don't know. I be listening to all type of different music. It just really depends on my mood. I like a lot of R&B though. I see me listening to some Sade.
You said Sade?
Yeah, Sade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I see me listening to her. Man, it just depends on the mood.
Like on your run, that's what you'll have on your playlist?
Yeah, for sure.
Some R&B,
some R&B. Like I just be like smooth, just in my thoughts, just thinking, just chill, staying relaxed.
How about shows and stuff like? Do you watch stuff like BMF, Raising Kanan?
Yeah. I be watching BMF. I be watching a little bit of Raising Kanan, Power, all that. Snowfall was my shit.
I was gonna ask you that. Snowfall
was my shit. A lot of people don't know. I be in the house a lot. I be like really chilling. Like people think that I just be partying and I would just be living this life and just doing all that. And I be really in the house, really just staying out the way, kicking it with my loved ones, my people, my friends. Cause like I said, just protecting my peace. I don't really like to be like I used to like to be going out and being seen and everything, but now I really just like to just chill, like be out the way as much as possible. Keep away from the problems and the rah-rah. That's just where I'm at in my life.
I think our perception is that you always in the gym, and every now and then you'll pop out.
Oh
with
yeah,
some
for sure.
Shit, you know what I'm saying?
I was just talking about outside of the gym. But of course, I'm a gym rat. I love the gym. I love to train. But like just on my downtime, when I'm between my fights and I'm healing, I'm recovering. I just be chilling, bro. I just really be just staying out the way.
What was your first big purchase when you got, your first significant check? Like, what one stood out to you and you always remember?
I bought a car. But all that here.
Not to pocket watch.
No, for sure. No, you my guy. But I bought a car, but all that's here or there. I'm happy to be in the position that I'm in. I was happy to start making like money real because I fought for a long time without making money. I was fighting in Mexico. I was fighting. We was doing our own independent thing, so I wasn't really making money. So once I finally started making money, it was a big achievement for me. I was happy, but it just shows that hard work pays off, discipline, and man, I love the boxing game. I love the sport of boxing, so. I wouldn't want to be doing nothing else.
My last question to you, obviously your father is a huge part of, your life and stuff like that. One of my subscribers asked me to ask you, do you ever think about, how significant it is to have a father and like if you didn't have your father in your career, like how different it would be?
Yeah, no, I never think about if I didn't have my father.
That's a weird way to phrase it, but you know what I'm saying?
I hear you. But my dad has been the biggest role in my career. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my father. You know, I'm thankful that God put him in my life and kept him in my life even up to this point. I would hate to be here. It wouldn't feel right to be at the top, and not have my main man with me, the guy that helped me get here. And just really with my team. A lot of people don't know, but my team that I've been with them since I was a little kid. Never switched up, never changed. These are all my same people. So that's very important to me. Staying with my day ones. And yeah.
All right, Devin the Dream Haney, undisputed champion at 35. He wants to change your mind.
Former.
Well, you never stop being undisputed once you earned it.
Yeah.
That's like saying like somebody took it off of you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I know what
took
you're
it off,
saying.
but I vacated, but yeah, I heard what you're saying.
It's kind of like when I talk about Clarissa. I give her the gold medals. I give her, she can't take it away from you, But
for sure.
we definitely, y'all tune in on the pay-per-view, April 20th on the Zone.
Shout out CHAMPSIDE, my day one supporters. Been supporting me since I was a young pup. Still supporting. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Tune in April 20th.
Devin the Dream Haney, CHAMPSIDE, checking out.